All right, we are here at the Tradition campus of William Carey University for Tradition Tuesday. It is our tradition here. So we've got with us Dr. Ben Burnett. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. We always enjoy doing this show, but we also enjoy the relationship with WLOX and the Gulf Coast and the interest in our Tradition campus because we're growing and we're moving down here.
Absolutely. So give us a little update on what's happening.
Well, right now we just finished our fall trimester. For the last 30 years or so, we've been on a trimester system, which with 10-week terms, and this is our last year of doing that. We're converting over next fall for the traditional semester system, which will make it easier for our community college graduates to transfer and a lot of other reasons. So we're excited about that, but we just finished our first 10 weeks, had a great success here at Tradition, but also in Hattiesburg in a lot of different ways.
Well, you were speaking a little earlier about enrollment. You're setting records not just overall over at the Hattiesburg campus, but here at Tradition as well.
Absolutely. This was maybe one of our most astounding years in that regard. And many colleges and universities across the country, number one, small private schools are kind of closing all over the country. And if they're not closing, a lot of places are dwindling in enrollment across the United States. There are less college-age individuals in the country now than there were a few years ago, and less of them go to college. So it's just a tough market out there. So for us to not just maintain, but to keep moving forward, we're very excited. So we had a record number of first-time freshmen, and that's what we've been concentrating on. Most of our growth in the last 10 years has been the pharmacy school, our medical school, physical therapy, all the things we've added, which are fantastic. But we wanted to grow our undergraduate program so we can grow from the bottom up. And so we've concentrated on that, and we have increased our first-time freshmen over 42% the last 2 years. I mean, pretty massive.
It's impressive.
We're very excited. And then our transfer students, we are 61% transfers. So without Mississippi Gulf Coast, Pearl River, great institutions like that, you know, we would hardly have an undergraduate program. And we increased our transfer population in 2 years by 101%.
Wow. So
we've doubled. We also have a record number of on-campus students at the Hattiesburg campus. We're at 95% capacity in our dorms. So it's kind of a different year for us here at William Carey, and we're very excited.
Growth is good.
Absolutely. You just got to be able to make sure you have all the infrastructure for growth. And so it's been a little tight here and there, but it's exciting for sure. Campus life is booming. You know, it's great for our athletic teams to have more students on campus and doing that. So it's been a great year.
Well, that kind of goes in hand with what you were mentioning about the prestigious honor you've been bestowed, right, about your affordability.
Right. So one of the reasons we think, or we know that we're growing, is because we've finally gotten the message out that even though we're a private institution, we're not double and triple the cost like a lot of private schools are. And we do that in a variety of ways, but when you combine the dorm, the meal plan, the tuition, fees, everything together, we're on par with the public universities in Mississippi, and sometimes less expensive. So we were ranked #1 in the state of Mississippi for the best value out of all colleges and universities, both public and private. And so we want to get the message out if somebody wants to go to a smaller Christian university, then they can afford it. In addition to that, yet we also pay for our undergraduate students' textbooks. So when you get that final bill, it's your final bill. So you don't have to go to the bookstore and pay another $1,000 or $2,000 for all your textbooks.
That's always the case.
It is always the case, and people think they're done, and then they get to the end and go, wait a minute, I didn't think about that.
I didn't budget for that.
That's right. So we made that bold move last year, and our students are very, very grateful for that move, and it's really kept a lot of them in school and obviously attracted some.
It definitely helps. Tell us a little bit about athletics.
Well, sometimes you don't hear a whole lot about the William Carey Athletic Program, unfortunately, but we have 21 athletic teams. Did you have any idea we had that many sports?
I knew you had a few, but 21 was a surprise.
Yeah, we're very proud of that. Around 400 athletes, and they had a great year last year. We won 12 conference championships. We had 8 coaches of the year, and at the end of the year, we were ranked #5 in the nation out of 250 schools in the NAIA for the best athletic program in the nation, so 5th in the nation. and we won the award for the best in the conference for the 8th year in a row. So we do pretty well.
You do really well.
We do pretty well with that, and so we're very excited about our athletic program. Our coaches come and stay for a long time. Our men's basketball coach has been there for 43 years. He's in the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame. Our women's basketball coach has been there 35 years, and they made it to the second round of the national championship last year. And we have about 6 or 7 Gulf Coast young ladies on our women's basketball team. So we're winning with local products.
Absolutely.
And I had a great surprise this fall. Our baseball coach, who's been at William Carey for over 50 years, been the head coach for 39 years, maybe this is his 40th season, is inducted into the National NAIA Hall of Fame. He has 1,337 wins, the most of any college baseball in a Mississippi school in the history of college baseball in Mississippi.
Wow.
So we've got a lot of things going on, but exciting for the Gulf Coast, we started just this fall men's and women's swimming. Only 2 colleges in the state that we're aware of have swim teams, and so we've started that. Right now they're being housed in Hattiesburg, but their home base is the Biloxi Natatorium. So our first home swim meet will be in January, and we want everybody to come out and support the hometown kids. They've had 2 conference swim meets, and in their first year they've won both of them so far. So off to a great start.
Well, let's talk about Capital Campaign.
Well, we have a rich history, 132 years old. A lot of people don't know that we're the oldest higher ed institution in South Mississippi. So a lot of great things in our history. Followed some really great presidents who've really set us up for success. But I feel like that God's called me to propel us into the future. And we can't do that by just doing things like we've always done it. And so to keep college affordable, we've got to increase our endowment. So we've launched an aggressive $26.5 million capital campaign called the Great Things Campaign. Go on our website, wmcarey.edu, and find it very easily about the 4 pillars of this campaign. And we've been doing it for about a year in a quiet phase, and we just announced it publicly 2 weeks ago. And after 1 year of raising money quietly, we're already over halfway to our goal. Nearly $16 million in 1 year. And so we're confident we'll reach our goal, but we also are confident that we'll change the culture of the way we give at William Carey to solidify our future.
For sure. Dr. Burnett, thank you so much. Listen, there's always something going on here at the Tradition campus of William Carey University. And join us here every Tuesday as we continue to tell you the new and exciting things happening at William Carey University. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Chet. Thank all of you.